So today I am taking you around the Sonoma Ranch area. I do want to go and take a look at a fairly new listing that just popped up right in that 300,000. And like I tell you guys all the time, I really absolutely love this area. I feel like it is so great to retire in because there is not so much walkability to like stores and restaurants and whatnot, but if you are a person that wants to stay active and at the same time you're looking for a community that has a little bit of everything, like the hospitals are super close, there's a golf course that is closed. The nice thing is that golf course does have its own club. It's a really nice restaurant. I will have to take you guys there sometime. But I really do think that this area is so nice to retire in. And I want to show you why. I may have to take a U-turn here around because I just missed my stop. But look at the wide streets. Look at the houses. They're all so different. You go into the newer subdivisions where they are building, and even though it's hard to beat brand new, these are subdivisions that are already established. And even though it is a little bit more pricey to get into these places sometimes because the houses are a little bit older, but you have a lot more mature landscaping. I really hope I'm turning into the right one here. But these are the type of homes that you can expect to get in the Sonoma area, 300, 400. There's some with, pools and land and beautiful Organ Mountain views that would probably be in the 500s. But I do believe, like, as far as what you get house-wise, it is a very good investment. There's something that I absolutely love about palm trees, the desert palm trees. I mean, I wish sometimes that I lived closer to the water, but I'll take this, and I do. I have two palm trees right outside my house too because I think that they're so, so pretty. Alrighty, guys, this is us. Hi everyone, Elaine here. So we are out here in the Sonoma Ranch area. This is 2073 San Patricio Loop. And I really want you to pay attention at the features of not only just the home, but this neighborhood. It's really quiet, as you can hear. All you hear is the birds. It's a really nice, mature subdivision. The houses out here were probably built early 2000s and very, very well maintained. But let's take a look at this house. Before I walk you inside, I really want you to take a look. This is the house that we're viewing right now. Now, everything is a little hazy. We had a little bit of rain last night, but I don't think it's the rain. I think there is fires out on the east of state, not like anywhere near. I'm talking like 2-3 hours. So mountains are a little hazy, a little hard to see right now, but right there you actually see the silhouette of the mountains. So this is very Southwest style. Look at that cute little ladder right there. If you ever look at Southwest architecture and stuff like that, you see those little ladders out here. So here, this what at some point would have probably been like an arroyo. Don't quote me on that. But what's nice is that your yard isn't like so up close to the neighbors right there. I mean, you couldn't get an RV up there, honestly. But the space on that side yard is nice. This house has been very, very well kept. The stucco looks very fresh, kind of new. Let's take a look inside. So this is what I talk about when I say like desertscaping, very minimal. Cute little courtyard. So they've done super nice with this place. They've redone a lot of these floors. They are wood. The white walls brings up the light. Very nice. So for starters, you've got a sliding door on one of the guest bedrooms. So you're gonna have very nice views of the street, yes, but if you want complete privacy, that's a nice little perk. More storage area up there. It's a cool window. Like I said, it just gives it so much natural light in here. I love what they've done with these wooden. Usually you see a lot more granite more than anything. They've done really nice with the wood. This is the extra bathroom and the other room. Once again, another sliding door access to the outside. Side yard is pretty big. Storage, or actually that's not even storage because I think it would look kind of like not good. But if you wanted to put some like nice plants up there, fake flowers, whatever, to give that nice touch to a homey room. They have this office area. You could almost convert it to anything else that you would like. Honestly, I would probably end up building like a nice bar out of this, put stuff for some nice glassware, maybe hang for bottles, wine bottles there. I think this would make, personally, that's what I would make this into. All right, so we are walking right into, originally the layout has this as an office area, so you could convert this, or if you wanted an office or a flex space, you have access to the outside as well. Beautiful hanging chandelier right there. If you wanted to close this out and actually make it a full office, you could with the barn doors. And these are the little features that make this house so homey, for lack of a better word. You've got that built in. I would honestly do a little bit of greenery or some like beautiful pots that bring out that Southwestern style. And then look at the size of the living area as well. You've got doors and access to the outside throughout this whole house. Ceilings are very, very high. They've updated this whole house because these look new. All of that looks so beautifully new. And like I said, instead of doing the granite, they've done this like wood block, and it just makes it look so, so pretty. Having this extra lip right here, just extra counter space. I'm like, it doesn't do anything but give you extra counter space. And you could probably have a little slide out trash can right there. If you were like chopping fruit or vegetables right there, it'd be an easy slide out. And that color looks really nice against that wood. That backsplash, very pretty. They really put some nice detail into this home and very tall ceilings. This house is under 19 square feet. So the high ceilings make it look even bigger than what it is. And then just having that extra space over there makes it look super nice. Let's take a look at what else we have over here. All right, before we go look at the primary suite, this is your laundry room. Having a sink in the laundry room, like as a utility sink, we underestimate how much those come in handy. I don't have one. I wish I did. This one already comes equipped with washer and dryer. The garage door is epoxied. You have a soft water loop. Nice spaces, good shelving. A very clean house. Probably freshly painted too. All right, so as we walk into the primary, high ceilings, big fan, access once again. Then of course, if you have a doggy, it's perfect. Doggy door right off the door. One thing that we see less and less is bathtubs. So if you are a person that does not want a bathtub because it's just getting dust, look at this walk-in shower. Rainfall. I think those are like jetted if you wanted to just sit there and get like the water from there. A lot of sitting space in here. That's nice. And then of course you have just the regular and your closet. Ooh, spacious. A lot more spacious than I presumed. When I walked in here, I only saw this area right here. And I really, really like that shower. The detail, I love the tile work in here. Those little nichos. And then the extra, you have this glass block right here because it gives you nice light. You don't even have to turn on the lights in here. And then you have the space if you want to put your shampoos and whatnot right there. But a lot of sitting area space. If you're a person that does not want to be going into the shower and trying to jump over the lip of the bathtub, that's perfect. Every room has an access to the outside. That is something you don't see quite often. But let's go and check out the outside as well. Beautiful mature trees. High rock wall, so you're not going to get a lot like people that are walking the back. You're not going to get any looky-loos out there. This is artificial grass, so you're not going to be having to mow. I think it's artificial grass. Oh man, can't even tell. Never mind, don't take my word for it, but I believe it's artificial grass, and if it is, it's very well. And then they have these shades, like if you really wanted to pull this, because during the day right now, your sun would come down right here. And if you're going to be spending some time out here in your backyard, you can pull down this shade. It also gives you a little bit of privacy from your next door neighbors. Man, this is nice. Extended patio. Fully painted. You have a fan out here. You have access throughout the house, and if you really wanted to pull this down, you could as well. Remember, very, very big side yard. That right there is the gas stub. If you wanted to put a gas grill right there, you could. Maybe even find a way to run it all the way so you could put it over here. But remember, you have access from every single room in this house to the outside. Look at how serene. Like, so this street back here isn't too busy, but you do get cars, of course. And even then, very, very serene. I'm loving this house. I feel like the pictures on the listing MLS didn't do it a lot of justice. The floors are beautiful, so much wood, it brings out the whites. The access doors all around, the high ceilings, beautiful fixtures. This house kind of has it all. You've got a space for everything. Let me know in the comments what you think of this house. Let me know what you think of the area. And I will see you guys on the next one.